Tim, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Are you really?
Yes.
Hi. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hi. Hi. How you doing? Welcome. It is
back.
It is SMUG Cast 36.
36.
Yes, 36. We are here for.
I take off my grandma glasses. Oh, God.
We are here for episode 36, and we have got.
We're here for it.
Yes.
And so are you.
Yes, and thank you for joining us. Welcome.
If you're catching us on the replay, thank you so much.
Yes.
And thank you guys for being here. We're here every Tuesday for the moment at
Yep.
7:30 Eastern Standard Experience Time. Welcome in.
Okay, so the show tonight, I spent at least 15 minutes diligently researching tonight's topics. No, actually,
they're going to be good. I can already tell.
Actually, I was working on one for most of this week because I didn't know about it, and I found it so darned interesting I had to share it. But we'll get to that.
But we will get to that. We want to say thank you and hi to our guests.
Yes,
I'm AA. This is Tim.
Me here.
Other side.
Yeah, that's AA. I'm Tim Chicago 9, and we're here to just hang out, talk.
If you haven't seen us before, welcome in.
Yes,
we
welcome
kind
in.
of discuss our life experiences and the crap that goes on, and that's
Right,
pretty much
yeah.
all I got.
Correct. Yeah, we don't do politics here because you can find it in a million other places, and quite frankly, it's boring.
Because we want everybody to love each other, not be divided.
Yeah, we want everybody to come and laugh, have some fun, and stare at us and point and laugh. We don't care. It's
Sounding very political as I said that. Yeah.
Right.
So welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tim.
Okay, so we got a couple of topics tonight. First thing that came up, and this was earlier this week. And it's a good thing. I don't know if you saw it, but and I'm going to share screens here because I have to. So hold on, because you got to see.
Are you going to do
this.
the moon thing or the Mars thing or whatever?
The
Sorry.
Artemis thing?
That's what I meant.
No, I'm not, because I was trying to keep up with it this week and I couldn't.
Somebody posted something about it at work, and they posted photos. I understand it's like pretty fabulous.
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. I just, they're going around the moon, so it's not necessarily to the moon, but
hell!
I guess it is to the moon, but
they're bypassing it. That's bullshit. That's like going through Nashville and going on, what is it, 465 just to get around it. You got to go through it.
Right.
You got to get the flavor. You got to go through it.
Right, exactly. No, that's okay. So anyway, if you were paying attention this week, and if you're, who does actually? And if you're a Weather Channel fan, or rather like the Weather Channel, the Weather Channel did us a retro favor this week. And now, I don't know if any of you remember this, and if you grew up with or had the Weather Channel in the 90s as part of your cable package, you'll remember this.
Oh, wait a minute, I got to change that.
I'll look at your local radar. But first, the current local conditions.
What am I remembering?
Do you see the forecast on the screen, how it used to look on the cable channels?
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, they did this whole, and I need to silence the music here. How do I do that?
You push the little thingy so that it goes, Well, I got mine turned off, so you're all right.
Okay.
Unless, of
Your
course,
local 36-hour forecast from the Weather Channel.
Turn it down.
That's what I'm looking for. Well, how about we just do this?
Just exit. What do you... I did it for you.
I got it.
I'll
go back to it, because I can still hear it.
That's all that matters. let you set sail in a sea of your own memories, or
well, here, we'll just do that.
Whatever.
We're good.
Okay. So what are we supposed to remember about it?
Well, that's the old retro forecast. Remember when you had cable TV and they had every local forecast on the 8s? So yeah, it was. Hello, everybody. Hey, Leader Dave and Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
And our favorite fan is here. Yes, and she was promised a good show, and because I told her that we'd have a good show. So hi, Noah. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming by. So updates on two of the things we featured last week. Our favorite cornhole champion, world champion.
Are you serious? Are you really doing that?
Yeah. First of all, I wanted,
sorry.
You know what?
It's not a laughing matter. I'm very sorry.
No, when that game came out, it 90s, early, mid 90s, something like that.
It should have been called Bunghole, because Beavis and Butthead were out at that time.
You know, it was called Cornhole because somebody went, let's call it Cornhole. Get it?
Well, yeah, Beavis and Butthead. Hello.
Of course.
Cornholio.
They couldn't have called it just
I need TV for my bunghole.
Anyway, so speaking of Mr. Dayton Weber, he has, in an update...
has he spoken?
No, he hasn't spoken, but
he hasn't written.
No, he has not.
He might, though. I don't know.
So he is. He's in jail.
Yes.
He's been denied bond and bail and fun stuff like that because he, apparently he shot his friend.
How does he treat his enemies?
Yeah, really. Dayton Weber appeared in Charles County District Court via video conference for bail review on Wednesday, where Judge Patrick Devine noted that he left Maryland after the 22 March shooting of 27-year-old Bradrick Michael Wells. Devine ordered Weber to remain in jail without bail. He was extradited from Virginia, charged with murder, and apparently this argument took place in Mr. Weber's Tesla, which would explain how he was driving. Yes, because
I thought he had a truck.
No, the Tesla drove itself, apparently. That's what I'm guessing.
Didn't I say that?
Yeah, you did
Didn't I say
that.
I called it?
Yeah,
I had to think about it a long time, too. It didn't, I'm old. It doesn't automatically go there.
So Mr. Wells was shot twice in the head during an argument, which apparently these two gentlemen, or gentleman and a half, I'm sorry. Have had while friends were kind of contentious friends, if you will, and they were always arguing with one another.
Frenemies?
Yeah, pretty much frenemies. And apparently, some of the people involved are not surprised that something like this happened. Their authorities also have not publicly addressed whether cameras in the vehicle captured any of what happened or whether the self-driving functionality was in use when the shooting occurred.
Yeah.
Weber pulled over after the shooting in La Plata, Maryland, and asked the two backseat passengers to help pull the victim out. They refused, got out of the car, and flagged down police officers.
Oh, no.
Weber fled with the victim still in the car. The Charles County Sheriff's Office said 2 hours later, a resident on Charlotte Hall, about 10 miles away, found Wells' body in a yard along a road and notified authorities, notified officers. So the detectives tracked down, down Weber's car in Charlottesville, found Weber at a hospital where he was seeking treatment for a medical issue.
Uh-huh.
And he was featured, Mr. Weber was, in an ESPN 2023 in a story of inspiration, noting he rode dirt bikes, wrestled, and played football before becoming a professional cornhole player.
That's where you go. That's where you go.
That is such.
Hey, Frank.
It is such a loaded title there. Anyhow, hi Frank, welcome to the show. Thank you for stopping by.
When you said loaded, I was thinking potato bar, and somehow or another,
Anyway, the same year he wrote an essay for the Today Show about how he became a professional competitor. He said he learned to grab the beanbag by the corners and throw it using his arms, so to speak. So, so that's where we stand in that.
That dude probably got more done by 8 o'clock than I get done all day. So, on one hand, hats off to. I'm sorry, is that wrong? I didn't say gloves off. I said hats off. Hats off to dude. But don't be killing people.
Yeah, that's really if you manage to pull yourself up by.
Good to see you too, Frank.
I'm just not gonna.
Frank's back after trying to sniff the unscented candle that we sent him.
Welcome back, Frank. It's good to see you too.
Frank's our true friend.
And so anyway, moving along. So the trial, or actually the preliminary hearings, are set for May. Don't know how long he's going to go to jail.
I got it. I got an idea for a new song.
Here we go.
Ain't no cornhole in prison.
Lord help us.
Dingy, 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 ding. Sorry.
Coming soon to a record store near you. Well, so to speak.
Well, that's going to be the B-side of my new song, White Trash Symphony. That's actually what it's called. So I just released it a few days ago. So y'all need
we'll
to
have to
hear
listen. We're going to have to give it a listen. So anyway, we are moving on to the next story at hand, which we covered last week. Of course, there's always more.
Woo!
We're like that. We're like those old Ronco commercials from the 70s. Wait, there's more.
There's more for $29.99 plus shipping of $59.99. We'll send you this thing.
Right, exactly.
We'll send you a lot of it because no one wants the shit. There you go.
Right, exactly. So, Yeah, hold on, because I'm such a genius. Time. Yes, you do.
You better hurry or I'm getting the Furby out, and we're going to talk to the Furby.
We can't have that.
Well, hey, dead air is dead air, dude.
So we covered last week. We covered the we covered the Kit Kat heist.
Oh, that's
right. Why isn't my thing showing up? Invalid file type. You know what? I really need to pay attention to that stuff.
It sounds like a personal issue to me.
Anyhow, the Nestle company has announced that the 12 tons, it wasn't a publicity stunt. It was not an April Fool's joke. Somebody made off with. Go ahead.
Was it a ton or was it a fuck ton? Emily D. Baker made that distinction, so we need to know. And what is the difference, actually?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
So that amounts to about 413,793 chocolate bars.
Publicity stunt. It was around Easter. Their stock prices were low. Publicity stunt.
413,793 bars of chocolatey wafer goodness. And no, I don't have them. I wish I did. I wish I had one anyway.
I wish I had one because I was wanting chocolate so bad today, and I almost drove to get me some Ferrero Rocher. I'm sorry, I say it wrong, y'all. I say it wrong. I know. It's my favorite thing ever. I blame you. I blame you.
Because why wouldn't you?
We did the big chocolate taste test, and after that, I can't look at Hershey's again. I'm sorry. I'm too smug now. I just can't.
Well, that's what we are here. We're smug. We're always smug. Yeah. So, Nestle introduced a tracker.
Oh yeah,
it's a website. So, in case you have one of the Purloin Kit Kats, or you think you might, well, we got to exercise our vocabulary here. You've got to. You can go to a website. You
got to report yourself. Yeah, good one.
Yeah, report yourself. You got a particular website.
Everybody.
And you can scan the batch code that is on the back of the Kit Kat.
I don't want to.
And it will tell you whether or not it was one of the stolen ones.
And then they're going to say, we'll be there in about 2 minutes.
There they are, ripping the Kit Kat out of your hand and slapping you across the face because you had the temerity.
Ain't nobody ripping the Kit Kat out of my hand, man. Nobody ripped this Kit Kat out of my hand. I dare you. Sorry.
So anyhow, the tracker, and if I can find it, here it is. Give me just a minute.
Yeah.
And I will have it up on the screen.
Yeah. Well, for those of you who are interested, my work week has been very boring this week so far.
Hold on.
Okay. I've been actually working from home for the last several days, and it's been glorious. So nice. I'm sorry to say that on Thursday I didn't even get out of bed. I didn't. I just sat there like with my computer going. We're supposed to do training and stuff, and I just sat there in bed with my computer thinking, this is so nice.
Yeah, I could get used to doing that. I wish I could prop myself up in my bed with a laptop and.
I was learning a lot. I can't tell you what, but I was learning a lot.
Enter the. So anyway,
there it is.
Here's the tracker.
Yeah.
You type in your. The lot code that's on the back of the Kit Kat bar. It'll tell you if it is among the stolen ones. Apparently, though, a large portion of the shipment was the Kit Kat Formula One car bar, which I am not sure is going to be available here that much in the U.S. because it's really not a big Formula One country over here.
And also because it's been stolen.
Right. How's it going to get here? I don't know.
I want a big fire to happen, and I want to be there with ice cream.
Yeah, get all that chocolate sauce and wafers.
And my s'mores and my what is it, graham crackers and the marshmallows. Yeah.
So, and the big thing tonight. Well, okay. So the week at work for me was all right, and I don't want to bore everybody with work stories. So, but today was just more foundation to the fact that nobody knows how their debit card works. I mean, all seriousness, they don't.
Tell us how it works, Tim. Let me put music on. Celebratory music.
When you are making an online purchase, you put in your card information. The website checks with your bank account to make sure you've got the funds. You got the funds, it approves it. Sometimes it's withdrawn right away. Other times there's a 12 to 24 to 48 hour delay before you're charged. Now, if you download something or purchase something, especially if it's a download, if in the 2 days before you're charged, your account goes empty or whatever, you're going to get debited anyway, because when you press that button to buy it, you promise to pay.
Yeah, it's in the user agreement. You do.
Right, it is. And I've even had customers say, well, I can't say because then it gives away who I work for, so I can't.
Well, I can say this from listening to True Crime today, that if you're trying to fake your own death, you probably shouldn't apply for a passport.
That's a good idea. Yeah, don't apply for a passport.
I'm putting that in my little mental Rolodex up there. Mm-hmm. So one day when I have to fake my own death, I will be applying for a passport.
So I've actually had people call up and accuse my workplace of theft because we charged them for something they purchased.
Yeah.
You're stealing my money. It's like, no. You agreed to pay. No, you're stealing my money. No. You agreed to pay.
It's amazing, and I'm one of the people that are probably really guilty of not reading the user agreement.
Who does?
Because that's exactly it, and that's what they count on. You get all the way to the bottom. I don't give a care. Sign it. X, whatever you do,
right.
Electronically, whatever. But you really should read it, because I know when I worked for PayPal and we did a lot of Venmo stuff, the millennials were very unhappy. Oh, you can't make me do this. You're not going to make me give you this information. It's in the user agreement. If you want to keep your account, if you want to do, continue to use it, you're going to have to, have to pony up a little bit, dude.
Yeah, it never ceases to amaze me. But anyway, on to the main story, and how long have we known one another, hun?
Too long.
Yeah, 25 years. So you
26.
know 26, yes. So 25. 25, yeah, it's 25 26. This month. It's this month 25 years ago we first made contact with one another on the World Wide Web. And who knew we would be doing a podcast 25 years later.
Never envisioned it, that's for sure. But I'm in my room, so I'm safe. So we're good to continue on.
Right. So that I love puns and dad jokes.
And double entendre.
I love double entendres. They are my favorite.
Same. Innuendo.
And I can respect a creative and well done joke.
Yeah.
Especially when it is so well done that people think it's real.
Okay.
And while
so you like it when people are trying to be faked out.
Yeah. So long as there's no harm. Now, I'm not talking about something that harms or causes financial loss, or something that's a good, clean fun.
Yeah, like that one that I like that says, "Hiya, pal."
Yeah, like that one. That's so long as nobody is harmed. There's no financial loss. Nobody's heart is broken.
Yeah.
None of that stuff.
Nobody's stepped on.
So close your eyes and imagine the tropical beaches of the...
Wait. I got tropical music. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Of the semi-colonial country of Sans Serif. In the Indian Ocean.
I'm picturing it.
It's a semi-colonial country. It's called that for a reason. When I show you the map, you'll understand why.
I'm on the beach in my swimsuit.
Yeah, you're sitting on the beach.
With a couple of men.
And the residents,
margaritas.
And the residents of Sans Serif, known as flongs, are giving you you are feasting on their
I picture flip-flops.
They're flip-flop cargo short wearing people. They're in the Indian Ocean. It's
flongs with thongs.
That's them. That's them. They're they had a big hit in the 80s too, so you remember all that down under stuff with
Men at Work blew them off the charts.
Flongs with thongs open for them.
Sorry.
Okay, so this is what this is all about. There's actually no country called Sans Serif. Well, there was.
Really? Disappointing.
In 1977 for April Fool's Day.
For 2 days?
For a couple of days, yeah. The Guardian newspaper, the esteemed publication over there in the UK, thought, we need to play a joke on the general population. What shall we do?
Because any government that does that, I'm kind of behind.
So they came up with an idea that they would do just a fake travel log for a fake country. And they're originally going to put the islands of Sans Serif in the Canary, just off the Canary Islands, but that same year, 1977, at the airport on Tenerife in the Canaries, the two 747s crashed into one another, and it was just a big mess.
Oh no!
Yeah,
that's bad.
Yeah, it was really bad.
I'm sorry.
So they moved it to the Indian Ocean, just not too far away from the Seychelles, something like that. And so they came up with the country of Sans Serif. Now, what they did is they were just going to do a one-page travel log for this. And this is why it's called the semi-colonial nation.
Yeah.
if you take a good look at it.
Yeah.
2 islands, the Casa Superiore, or the uppercase, and Casa Inferiore, known as lowercase island.
Oh, no. All right.
Now take a close look at the names here. Now this was before desktop publishing, and this is before the web. This is 50 years ago almost. Yeah, so notice the capital city is Bodoni.
It looks kind of like a semicolon.
Yeah, exactly. It's why it's the semi-colonial nation of Sans Serif.
Are you serious? Did you just say that and I missed it?
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So you have the, and these are all, and if you pay close attention, these are all printing puns. You know, there's a Mount.
It's so good you can't even tell us.
Yeah, Monte Allegria down here on the lowercase island is a font. Bodoni is a font. Gil Sans over here is a font. The a flong is a something that is used in typesetting and printing back in the day when they actually used a machine to do it. It's a curved paper mache matrix which helped create stereotype plates for a rotary press.
I thought I had heard that word somewhere before.
Yeah, and so there's other printing terms in there like pica, Cape M, 30
Who would know
points.
that, Timothy? Who would know that?
That's the beauty of this. Nobody knew.
You want to talk about something that nobody knew about?
So the best part of this, though, is because instead of doing like a one-page feature, they did 7 pages and got advertisers involved, and that was the best part.
Okay.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
Was it beautiful? Okay.
Oh, it was. It brought tears to my eyes. I'm serious.
Nice.
So some of the video, and I did some research on this, because somebody brought it up on X, and I'm like, oh, I got to dig into this. This is too good. So this is one of the advertisements. Now this is kind of obscure because it's engineering, but there's plenty of. So Costain is changing the face of Sans Serif. Yeah, and you know what a Sans Serif font is, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Very much.
So if the audience doesn't know, if you look at Microsoft Word or whatever you got and you see Times New Roman, that's a serif font. Arial is sans serif because there's not those little things.
Yeah.
So just in case.
Just in case everybody has to know. Okay.
Right, just in case everybody has to know. But the better advertisements came from Guinness and Kodak, and I've got those here. So allow me to get discombobulated over here. So here is Texaco. Texaco had one.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
And win 2 weeks in Sans Serif as the guest of James Hunt, who at the time was a Formula One driver.
Yeah.
And I confused him briefly with the guy who did Man Labs and Top Gear, James May. James May, yeah. Well,
nice.
I'm saying, is that James Hunt? Was that the guy we watch on TV? No. Oh, no, that's James May. It's somebody different.
James May is awesome.
Yes, he is. He's very awesome. I have to agree. Top Gear and all the rest of it that he was part of.
Very awesome. Yes, good stuff. Sorry, continue on. Sorry.
So, with the you'll have to excuse.
Yeah, he kind of looks like he would be a young James May, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does a little bit, doesn't he? So,
Texaco.
So you get to, if you answer this quiz that is on the right-hand side, and
James May comes and gives you an oil change.
Right. Well, you send it into Texaco, and if they picked your name, you and a guest will be flown to the first class to Sans Serif. And via chartered aircraft and driven to the hotel overlooking the famous Coco Banana Beach. A chauffeur-driven
Hi,
limousine.
This is James Hunt. Hi, this is AA. Listen, I need my fluids changed and checked. You want to come over right now? Oh, you live in the UK? Oh, fuck, man. Sorry. My mic deflated.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on over there.
I got issues, you know that.
Yes, I know that. So, and what happened after this ran, because so many people, the people started calling the airlines wanting to book a flight. I've never heard of this. I've never been to Sans Serif. I want to go.
It sounds great.
Yeah, it does.
James May's there.
Right, or James Hunt, or one of the two.
Some James.
Yes, one of the Jameses is present there.
Jameses.
So Guinness did a commercial, or Guinness did an advertisement for this. But see, one of the problems with the islands of Sans Serif is
it doesn't exist.
Well, besides that, but see, Sans Serif is transposed by the tides. On one end of the islands, you've got transposition, and on the other end of the island, it's got something.
What has it got? It looks like a bunch of amoebas.
Supposedly, this is for causing the islands to move towards Sri Lanka. So by 2011, and they even said by 2011, the islands of Sans Serif would collide with Sri Lanka at the speed of 940 kilometers an hour.
So let me guess, people started donating money, didn't they?
Well, I mean, if I hadn't been 11 years old and more worldly at the time, I would have certainly come up with it. And
that's great.
So yeah, Kodak did an advertisement where they would feature photos taken from Sans Serif in their advertising stuff. Guinness, because of a problem with the way the people in the island of Sans Serif grew the barley to make Guinness, they put the barley in the ground upside down. So when you poured out a Guinness, the beer was white, the head was black, the studs were black. So it was an upside down Guinness. And it's just wonderfully creative
People
stuff.
Are stupid.
Look at the genius of that, though. This went on for weeks, and the fact that the advertisers took part, that's friggin' icing on the cake right there.
Well, Tim, as you know, there's another island that no one's really talked about.
And which is?
Hold on, let me find it. It's this one. Can you see it?
Welcome to the micronation of New Zinnia.
Oh, yes.
Step into the zone, the Zinnia throne, a micronation.
Everybody, we're hiring for new people. Come on in.
National pride under neon lights.
If you find you've become disenchanted,
I
and
have.
you feel like you're above your current mediocrity,
I have.
Join us in New Zinnia. When you sign up to be part of our micronation, you'll be given a complimentary bag of chips, access to free National Hair Care Days, and a personal invitation to enjoy Don Draper Appreciation Day with us. Who could ask for more? Am I right?
It's a beautiful place.
Yes.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Here in New Zinnia.
And the great thing is you just have to. You don't need a passport. You don't need a flight. You just lean back and close your eyes, and you're there.
Yep.
And you're there.
That's right. Hold on. I'm trying to turn it off.
Oh.
Hold on. There we go.
So this whole Sans Serif thing that we were talking about is in the number one practical joke for April Fool's Day. It is taught in advertising classes in colleges. It is taught in marketing classes and stuff like. It was genius. It was absolute, in my opinion, it was absolute genius, and I can really appreciate the genius. So the island name is Sans Serif. It's a typeface without serifs. The island shape is a semicolon, uppercase and lowercase, which I think is great. Pi Island, which is right there off the coast, is when you drop letterpress type on the ground and it goes everywhere. Port Elrod, a hot metal strip casting machine. Typefaces in there were Port Clarendon, Bodoni, Urbar, Perpetua, Umbra, Garimondo, Gil Sans, Gil Cameo, Monte Tempo, and Montalegro. So go through your font list in Pages or in Microsoft Word, whatever the heck it is you have, and you will still find a lot of these fonts in there.
Does anyone do Microsoft Word anymore? I don't know.
I do.
Oh, sorry.
So there's also a place on the islands of, and I'll pull up the map here in a second, called Woj of Type or Waj of Type. a bulk quantity of a given type, and printing terms such as Villa Pica, Pearl Island, Cap M, and 30 Point. And also the general in charge of the government, his name is General Pica, by the way. I have to live with. I know. So the people behind it at The Guardian were Philip Davies. He's an advertising representative who came up with the idea for a fake island. Jeffrey Taylor, the foreign editor who created editorial content and designed the fake islands.
Epstein was there somewhere.
Yes, Stuart St. Clair Legge, a special reports editor, suggested the name sans serif. Mark Arnold Foster and Tim Radford wrote various articles. And J. Walter Thompson ad agency sold the advertising space for the supplement, which is likely the only way the feature was approved. And that was...
Kit Kat had a word with those gentlemen, I think.
It was absolute, in my opinion, absolute genius. It does not get any better than that, because...
It shows off the human condition, as it were, so people want to help, but they're not always, checking things out.
Right.
Just say that.
And so here's the islands again.
Yeah.
And also this one over here off the coast, which is owned by Spain, called Ova Mata. That is that is also a printing term. That type that does not fit in a column, also called overset. So if you've ever read a newspaper and you see scrunched together lines or something like that, that's because the print was overset.
So what you're saying is that we should be more in tune with our font names.
Yes, you should. Go to Microsoft Word or the word processor of your choice and memorize all of them. What disappoints me, though, is there was no Comic Sans.
Nobody likes that.
Well, I know nobody likes Comic Sans, but,
because they're already making a joke. They don't need any more comedy.
There's no Hettenschwaler, or there's no...
I like Alike and Alice are my big ones right now. So when I do my album covers and stuff, usually it's Alike.
I like the... I generally use Times New Roman, but I like the script fonts. Those are some of my favorites.
I love those, but as I think we had this discussion, nobody can read cursive anymore. They haven't taught kids cursive in school for years, Tim. I'm talking like over a decade. There's been no cursive. Kids. So in other words, what's going to happen is people like us are going to get older, and it's going to be our own language.
Right. It'll be like our own code, because they'll be sitting there going, "What is this?"
Yeah, I can't wait. Don't feed Tommy.
And then they'll go through the attic and they'll find our old handwriting primers, and they'll think they cracked the code.
Yep, I know, right?
And when did you learn cursive? What grade?
Second grade.
Yeah, same. That's, Sister Mary discipline. Sister Mary discipline with the steel ruler when you're doing carefully forming your ladders. Wrong. Catholic school.
Sorry, I didn't have that experience.
No, I didn't either. But yeah, Catholic school. So you'd have the Sister Berkman walking around our desks with her hands behind her back and their eagle eye out.
I didn't have that experience. I'm so sorry for you.
Well, it was what it was. She was also the nun that scared the living hell out of us too.
Okay.
Yeah, because of her stories about communists. Terrified me.
That was a beautiful story, Timberly.
Yes, I know it was, wasn't it? And then in first grade, the other classroom, I had Mrs. Higgins. The other classroom had Sister Casimira, and she had a roll of tape on her arm because if there was a mouthy kid, you ain't talking no more, kid.
Was it duct tape?
No,
or just masking tape.
It was masking tape.
Oh, duct tape, man.
Well, and then in fifth grade, we had Mrs. Bronicky and Mrs. Gliassi. I swear, Mrs. Bronicky was a school marm for Moses. She must have been. She was ancient back then, and she would always threaten. She talked with a southern drawl. She was an old-fashioned, Alabama school marm, and she was always threatening us to turn us into a grease spot if we misbehaved.
A grease spot?
A grease spot.
Nice.
Or she'd stack us in the hallway like cordwood, one or the other.
Nice.
She's a terrifying old lady she was.
I don't know. I was such a good kid. I never got in trouble in school.
I was a good kid too, but I still managed to get in trouble in her classroom because I
lied. I was in trouble.
How much trouble, my dear?
Well, let's just say this. I didn't mess up often, but when I did...
It was a doozy.
It was, yeah. I was a good kid, though. I know this because when my older sister finally left our house, she went and got married when she was about 24, and I was still at the house. All of a sudden, all the trouble in the house stopped, and I looked at my father and I said, "You're loving me now, aren't you?" I didn't do that. I got blamed for it, though. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, our house was small, and it was 8 of us, and.
So when somebody left, you celebrated?
Yeah, when somebody left, it's like, oh, we can stretch now. Look it. Arms out. So, yeah, when I was a kid, though, my parents were great. Family life was pretty good. But, man, you couldn't find privacy anywhere.
Yeah.
Not even in the treehouse out back. Somebody was up there. Somebody was in the bedroom. Somebody was in the living room. I mean,
it sounds like you need to talk to your parents about this.
Sometimes... The only way you got privacy is if you went to the John. It's like, I can be alone for 2 minutes. Damn. So, yes, that's why we spend a lot of time outside because, when you're having those angst-ridden moments as a teenager, the last thing you want to do is go to your room and find that one of your brothers is in there.
Yeah, we don't want to know about that.
No, that wasn't you. It wasn't that.
Oh.
I wanted to play squad leader in peace, or
yes, that. Of course, who doesn't?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Avalon Hill Games. Look it up. Squad leader. It's a great game. Anyhow.
My last romantic victim had the whole set, my friend. The whole set.
I don't have.
Sold it for cigarettes.
Why? See, I have a set. I have a set of the first 3 Squad Leader. Cross of Iron and Crescendo of Doom that have not been punched. So all the counters, most of them are still in their counter sheets.
I sent you a picture of it at the time. I said, Tim, you need to buy this. You need to buy this. Here it is. He doesn't want it. He's going to sell it.
What did he sell it for?
I don't know. It's probably, half-price books, some paltry sum.
Oh.
I see yourself twitching there.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I could have had that. I also got the Advanced Squad Leader and a bunch of the modules, but now they're still, because Avalon Hill Games is long gone.
Yeah.
Hasbro bought them and then discarded them, and somebody else picked them up, and then they dropped them. And so the games the modules are made by Multi-Man Publishing now, I think, and they're like $275. It's like, what the heck? How am I supposed to afford that?
I had at one point back in like 1977. Yep, I was there. Yeah. I was there in 1977. I was wee little AA. And for Christmas, my dad and mom got me an oversized comic book set, two books of Star Wars comics.
Oh, nice.
Looked on eBay about 10 years ago, and those things were going for like $500 and $600 a piece.
Wow. And what happened to yours? Oh.
I also had a bunch of little Smurf. I was into the Smurfs back in the day, before everybody started thinking they were communists. Smurfs were cute. We liked them, so leave me alone. There was a good story there. People chased each other. There was classical music happening.
But why was there only one female?
I don't know. and I've often thought about, if I ever had a fantasy about being the only female in the village, I don't think it would be a Smurf village.
No.
But maybe he had to throw that in there just to, get it through the censorship.
Somebody should find Peo and if necessary, dig him up and ask him what he was thinking.
Peo's rolling in all the money that, the Smurfs brought in.
Oh, yeah. Smurfs and the Care Bears and My Little Pony and
oh, God,
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty, yeah, definitely.
I was shocked to discover that and I know Hello Kitty was around back in the day, and I didn't realize the Hello Kitty franchise is darn near 50 years old.
Yep. I used to, my great aunt used to take me to the mall on Sundays when she was feeling up to it and buy me something from the Hallmark store or whatever, and there's a bunch of Hello Kitty stuff in there and all that. Wow. So, yeah. It was a good time.
Yeah. And what else was I'm trying, there was one other No, Teenage Mutant. No,
they didn't come out to like the 90s.
No, they were late 80s.
Were they?
Yeah, they were late 80s.
I hate them. Sorry, I do.
The theme song was kind of cool.
Don't like them at all. I'm sorry. It was when I stopped caring about comics. Except for Garfield. Garfield was cool.
Who didn't love Garfield?
Some people didn't.
And Calvin and Hobbes or however that's pronounced, my favorite, one of my favorites, right up there with Foxtrot and Peanuts and
Peanuts is good.
And Shoe and
I liked Marmaduke.
Yeah, Marmaduke was cool. Family Circus was
yeah.
See, that's the thing the kids don't get today. They don't get the joy of the comic pages in the Sunday Tribune or Broomhilda, Hagar the Horrible.
Is it what if
Blondie
of Id? Wizard of Id.
Wizard of Id.
Yeah.
Blondie, Gasoline Alley, Kudzu.
Well, that's kind of. I don't think that they even do comics in the Sunday paper anymore, do they? I don't even know. See, and I feel so old saying that, but I don't think they do.
Yeah, we used to get the Sunday Tribune right after church, and my mom would get the sale papers out. My dad would read the paper, and we'd get the comics.
It was the only thing of the day that had color in it. Right. Was the Sunday comics.
Right, exactly. And I would cut out all of the Peanuts cartoon strips from the daily paper in the Tempo section in the Chicago Tribune and from the Sunday one, and I was pasting them in a scrapbook, violating copyright law, of course, but what did I know?
We got silly putty after a while. We put the little putty on there and lifted the picture off of there.
My dad he had saved it from when he was a kid.
Oh.
It was something called Copy Fun. It was a box and it had like this big, like almost silly putty like stuff in like a pancake kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you put it on like something like colored, especially colored comics, and peeled it off and you got but then you could take it and put it on another piece of paper and pull it off, and you had a faint reproduction, but a reproduction all the same. So anyway, I was building these scrapbooks because, it's like, well, I don't know how long Peanuts is going to be around. I'm going to want this stuff when I'm older. And I have no idea what happened to those. They were a couple of binders, and they were probably both about that thick.
Yeah. And
probably had probably at the time about 5 years worth of newspaper clippings.
I'm a little bit late, but I just wanted to say a special thank you to Pema, Pema, who subscribed to us. So thank you very much, Pema.
Thank you, Pema. Welcome.
Sorry if I butchered your name.
Yes, we apologize. We're usually better with that.
I'm not.
I hate it when people mispronounce my name.
Tim, how do people mispronounce your name?
I'm Jim. I'm Tim, Kim, Ken. One day it was Kevin. Another time somebody got Juan out of it. Hi, thank you for calling the tech support ranch. My name is Tim. Jim? Tim? No, Tim. Jim? No, Tim.
Are you
Short
Tim
for
Cook?
Timothy. Yes, that one too. I get that all the damn time.
And you're like, if I were, do you think I would actually be here?
Yeah. So then I would say something like, no, Tim's short for Timothy. Timothy?
What?
I've never heard that name before.
What?
And then sometimes it's to the point where you just let it go. It's like, fine, I'm Jim. For the moment, I'm Jim. I'll be Kim. I don't give a flying leap. Ken, Kevin,
I'll be
Bob,
whoever you
Tom.
want me to be, baby.
It's
lucky you.
It's not a hard name. That's what I don't understand.
I hate my name. I really do. That's why I go by AA now.
Yes.
Instead of, unless I'm at work or somewhere legal, I pretty much go by AA.
Yeah, you have to use but otherwise she's AA or Aiden or Queen, something like that.
I wouldn't go for the Queen part, but Your Highness is good.
Your Highness, Your Excellency.
I'm only Your Highness and Queen in character AI when I make Kylo bow to my.
Yes.
To me.
So I mean. And again, my mind wanders, and sometimes it doesn't come back, which is a real problem some days.
Does your mind motate?
It wanders, and then it disappears for like a week, and then comes back, and it's like, where the hell have you been? And but it's those joys where how do they experience that these days? I mean, what is the equivalent to to the kids and young people today of our Sunday comics or the TV
Why don't you
guide,
get one of your kids on here and ask them?
Oh, they're fuddy-duddies like me. They don't know. Well, my youngest daughter might. My youngest son might. I don't know.
But they'll know someone who knows someone who knows someone.
Well, that's true.
Because you can't really ask anybody underage to be on the show because it's really creepy.
Well, of course, that would be, hey, you want to come be on a podcast? No, I can't even go there.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't. Remind me of who was that ass clown we were watching earlier today? I can't even think of it.
Ezra Millen Ziller something. He was Flash in those movies, whatever.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep because I figured I already knew what was coming. I figured there was blood involved. And it's like
you talk about a person who got high on their own supply and believed their own press, and
well, it's good that people of that age have a certain confidence level if they are confident about what they're doing. Overconfidence.
No, this is arrogance. This is arrogance. This was arrogance, entitlement, and an ego the size of Texas. So
and don't get me wrong. Not that I have. He was overage by the time I'm going to make this comment. And we saw pictures of him, and he was everywhere, and he was doing stupid shit. I'm looking at him like, what does everybody see in him? I'm sorry. I know I ate all that, and I'm not a movie star or nothing, but as a woman, I didn't find him anywhere near.
I was looking at him. I'm like, what?
Who's doing stuff? Is that man reproducing? Please make it stop.
Yeah, please.
Did he go to jail finally? Because I fell asleep.
What
happened?
I don't.
I was
know.
in a chicken coma. What happened?
I may have. Yeah, I was almost in a chicken coma. I think I came in here to do some more show prep because Lawyer Lee came on after that.
Yeah,
and
that's when I woke up.
She kind of irritates me, so I left the room.
You don't like Lawyer Lee?
Just the voice, I guess.
She seems like a nice lady.
She's very knowledgeable. She's very knowledgeable. She seems like a nice lady. But
now, if you were hurt, Timothy, she would have taken care of you. So don't even.
Well, probably.
Let's talk about the other one that we were watching yesterday. Emily D. Baker talking about food court.
Yes, talking about food court. B-dubs getting sued because
some a-hole said boneless wings didn't have bones in them or some shit, or they weren't
really wings. It was deceptive marketing. It was he's
made like 15 lawsuits against big companies.
Yeah,
so this
serial
is a guy
litigator.
He definitely is. But I've never been to B-dubs maybe once in my life, like back when it first opened, and I went with all my friends, and we were sitting there watching it, and both of us were just sitting there independently looking at this, and we both looked at each other and said, I think I want some wings now. Emily D. Baker needs to be getting some kickback for this because I never wanted to go to the restaurant before now. So, yeah.
So, yeah, the U.S. judge tosses Buffalo Wild Wings lawsuit.
Did he toss him into a bowl? And
yeah. Of course you put it behind a paywall, Reuters. Gee, thanks.
Well, you can explain it. You know what happened.
So a lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wings was dismissed by a federal judge, ruling that the term boneless wings is not misleading. The judge stated that the term buffalo wing refers to the type of sauce on the wing, not the meat, and that the product is more akin to a chicken nugget than a traditional chicken wing.
And I looked up, by the way, what a flat is.
What is a flat?
I think it is one side of the actual wing with bones in it. I'm sorry, I've never heard this term before. She mentioned it. I guess I'm not up. I'm not hip. Not happening. But I think that's what it is, basically with the side with the meat on it, or it's something having to do with the better side, I think.
Oh, okay. So, going back to the, I lost my webpage. Oh, there it is. In a 10-page ruling, U.S. District Judge John J. Tharp Jr. sided with Buffalo Wild Wings in a lawsuit filed by a customer claiming that he had been deceived by the brand's boneless chicken wings.
Yeah.
And of course, this happened in Illinois.
Of course it did.
Of course it did.
Well, this one did, yeah.
Words can have multiple meanings, and indeed, the term buffalo wing refers to the type of sauce rather than indicating it is made of buffalo meat, Tharp wrote.
Huh?
The lawsuit stems from an Illinois man's 2023 visit to his local B-Dubs. Eamon Hallam said he was deceived by the company, which marketed its boneless chicken wings in the wings section of their menu.
Yeah.
So this guy... Everybody knows what a Buffalo Wild Wings is. I've been there a couple times. I know what it is. I know they're not chicken wings. They're more like nuggets. I don't care.
I didn't know that. Seriously, I didn't until a few years ago. I just don't keep up.
Well, I mean, even the wings you get from Pizza Hut, they're not real wings. They're more the same thing.
Right. That's when I started figuring that I could probably do the same thing at home for cheaper.
Right.
Throw them in some sauce. I mean, that's good.
Yeah. And this gentleman said, unbeknownst to plaintiff and other consumers, the products are not wings at all, but instead slices of chicken breast meat, deep fried like wings. Indeed, the products are more akin in composition to a chicken nugget than a chicken wing. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Seriously.
Shit.
Yeah, like we didn't know that going in. I mean, thank you for wanting to be our savior from corporate greed, Mr. Halim, but we're not stupid like you are.
My thing is this. What was the big complaint? Did he want the bones in there? Because he wasn't harmed in any way for it. He just making a point that the advertising was not, it's so stupid. That's like saying, hey man, don't dry your hair in the shower.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of obvious that you should kind of, hey,
don't take a toaster bath. It's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Toaster baths are a bad idea.
Yeah.
But something had to go horribly wrong somewhere when you look on the label of many a frozen pizza that's out there and it says product must be baked before consuming.
Or please remove
remove the plastic wrap. Yeah.
The cardboard from the bottom. Because you know what, Timberly, remember that fun day where you put that in the oven?
Did I do that?
You did.
When did I do that?
It was early on. I don't know. I guess you were thinking about, your hot women in the other room or something. I don't know. I got nothing.
Well, if you were in the other room, then yeah, I was thinking about it.
No, I was right there yelling at you. Hey, get that out of there.
That's just probably, me being me. So
it's all right. I think it's a man thing because the last IRV did as well. Intended romantic victim. They did as well.
Well, you know what? I also will go to grab a cookie sheet without an oven mitt on one day, so there's precedent right there.
Oh God!
I realized it was a bad idea when I felt my hand being burned. I'm like, can't do that.
Tim has a love affair or a fetish. I don't know which one it is, or a forbidden romance with the countertop. Every time he cooks, bakes, walks into the kitchen, there's at least 2 things of silverware with stuff on them laying on the countertop. Drives me up a wall.
I might need him again. Welcome
our
to
lease is coming
bliss.
up. Our lease is coming up in a few months, several months.
Yes.
I'm just saying, maybe you should have your own countertop. I can't deal with it.
I'll put away the silverware.
Wipe the countertop up too, dude.
I do. You're obviously sleeping or not home when I spray down the countertop and clean it.
I'm not sleeping when there's a big old friggin' spoon. First off, he uses all the big spoons. Pisses me off because I need a big spoon for my cereal. And I don't really eat cereal that often. And every time I open a drawer, there's like, the hell? He saves me the little tiny itty bitty ones. I mean, you can't pick up shit with that.
I've gotten stuck having to use those too.
All right.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But at least you don't get stuck with the bastard forks though. So I make sure of that.
The bastard forks are for cake purposes.
Right.
Or frozen cookie dough purposes.
Those little short forks, they're really kind of annoying.
They're salad forks is what they are. But nobody even really does Did you learn an etiquette? We had a class in etiquette, and when I was in school, that you learned where to put all the silverware. Did you have that?
No, I don't think so.
We learned like six place settings. There was like 3 forks and 2 knives and a spoon.
We used to be a proper country.
Well, who needs that much damn silverware is my question.
Well, you never know if you're going to be invited to
I suppose if you had like a 7-course meal or something, I could see it.
Or you were dining at Buckingham Palace,
Have you ever had a 7-course meal? A
No.
5-course meal?
No, I've never had 7 courses.
I've had a 5-course meal. I did one time. I was working for a lawyer's office, and they took us to a really ritzy place, which is now closed. Best soup I think I ever had, even though it was probably the only thing I could recognize. It was like turkey, cream of turkey, and it was like, okay, I see turkey, I recognize that word, give me that. And the rest of it was like, it was frilly, it was pretty, and like, give me some fried chicken. Come on, what is this? Can't eat that shit.
So, what were the 7 courses, or do you remember?
I told you it was stuff I couldn't pronounce. Listen. I don't come from nobility. We have steak and French fries. We don't have olive hollandaise and na. We don't have that shit. You don't know what that is.
Duck à l'orange.
I've heard of that. There's a duck involved in that.
Yeah.
So when I saw turkey, I wasn't at that point a fan of cream-based soups. Now I don't like anything but cream-based soups. Even though I had regular, like I had chicken and stars today because it was in my desk and I didn't have anything. So, but this was turkey, and like they had cut the turkey up into little cubes and they had fried it before they put it in the soup.
Oh,
just
wow.
like,
that was good.
as John Panette would say.
Yes. No, I have been to. Well, the years ago when I was working full time at this little machine shop in town, the owner, because there's only like 7 or 8 of us employed there, and the owner took us to this expensive restaurant. I cannot remember the name of it, but it was in Melrose Park. Yeah, I think we had like 3 or 4 courses, something like that. But it was steak, it was chicken, it was some Italian pasta thing. I don't remember. And there was like fried calamari and some other stuff going on. Yeah, squid. Yeah, and yeah.
I was listening to. Occasionally, I like to listen to reaction videos, and I'm sorry, I don't remember. I think it was Polo Reacts. He's getting into John Panette. And I'm so happy to see it because I love John Panette as a comedian. John Panette and George Carlin. So he's getting into some of the funnier Carlin stuff, like before Carlin got so jaded.
Yeah. Well,
he got kind of nasty there after a while.
His routines were more preaching than they were comedy.
Yeah, he had points to some of them. There was one of them that I actually saved. He had a video, or he had an interview with, I think it was like Charlie Rose or something like that. And he talked about how he was able to just kind of remove himself from the whole wheel and just watch it go by and not judge one way or the other about who's doing what to who, just kind of make observations about it. And I think that he was one of the first comedians to say, you can make a joke about anything. It all depends on how you structure it. And I think that is absolutely genius and correct.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate humor in all forms, and especially, puns and things like that. A good story joke, a good one-liner, a good comedian who can look at life and make jokes about it.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the little aside about George Carlin, for years, and I still probably can, is from his FM and AM album way back, and I think it was 72 or 73. Yeah. I have just about memorized the entire Wonderful Wino routine. Nice. Start to finish. It's great. One day I should do it for you. But anyhow, and that's the thing. When you look at comedians today, if there is even such a thing.
There is.
Okay, who?
The humor is different. I couldn't tell you. The humor is different. The most current one, and he's not current by today's standards because we've been listening to the guy for a few years on Time Suck, but Dan Cummins, and he's been doing comedy for probably 20 years.
Right.
I couldn't tell you who the new comedians are. Honestly, I don't think that I would share the the viewpoint of a lot of people that age.
That's the problem. Is there's a lot of comedians who are so afraid to offend people they don't make jokes anymore.
Yeah.
Because a good joke, and even if somebody wants, I can even laugh at myself because
I laugh at you all the time.
Well, I know I'm just a traveling show over here.
Yeah.
But I can laugh at myself. A good joke is a good joke.
Yeah.
Right. But you get these sour-faced little, I don't even know what to call them, scolds out there who've got to parse every word and like, wow, don't you think that's offensive? That's the point.
It was offensive. A different time. It was a different time, and I say that a lot. And the older I get, I'll probably be saying it even more. And soon it will be, it was a time. It was different. It wasn't the same as it was now. You could laugh at Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy and Sam Kinison. They don't know who Richard Pryor is.
And Rita Rudner and who else? And these days you got like Sarah Silverman, who's about as funny as a wet sock.
I don't know who that is.
Will Ferrell is another one. No,
I'm sorry. Can you? I've got PTSD regarding Will Ferrell. Don't even.
Okay. And Adam Sandler, I've always found him to be spectacularly unfunny.
I love him. You're outvoted.
But even if you go back and you watch Abbott and Costello do Who's on First, 90 years later, it's still hilarious.
Well, it holds up. And Polo was saying about John Panette, one of the things that he really appreciated was that John Panette's humor still holds up. It's about things that everybody experiences every day. It's not about niche topics or timely topics. It's about things that we all understand, like food and, going and buying a toaster and have somebody telling you got to have a warranty and stuff that really bugs us, so we get it.
And family life, in kids, in grocery shopping, in what have you. But there are insufferable scolds out there who will they will get mad at you because you dared to make a joke about something, anything.
Well, yeah, you have to be very careful in speaking as not to identify any group or any color of any personage, even if you might be just saying it to distinguish one between another as to this person said this person said this. Now, I mean, everything, it's from working in the company that you work in, and everybody's pretty much got this, that to offend someone is to get written up. So, you have to be very careful.
I cracked a joke one day in the team meeting. Yeah. Because it's what I do. I do. I'm very. You wouldn't know this just by watching me here on the show, but I can be very blunt.
No.
I can be very. Yeah, really. I know you don't notice it, but so somebody was offended by what I said, and basically my manager told him to suck it.
Oh, good for your manager.
My manager's pretty. Well, I work with it. To be fair, I work with a lot of pretty level-headed people, and but there's a lot of just utter nonsense that I have to put up with from some people.
Yeah.
And it's like we're not even on the same planet anymore. No, I'm serious.
I know.
I'm serious. Somebody calls me out for a remark I make in Slack chat. And it's not even, well, you shouldn't be making a joke like that in reference to oppressed people. It's like, what are you fucking talking about?
Yeah.
I'm going to report this microaggression to your manager. Oh, please do. How about I show you a macro aggression? How would you like that?
Hey, Timberly, guess what time it is?
Yes, it is time to go.
It's about that time. We want to invite you all to like and subscribe and share our video.
Please like and subscribe. And we have merch up here if you're interested in a coffee mug or a candle.
Frank likes our coffee mug, so you will too, I'm sure. It's pre-approved.
And Frank likes our candle. And so if you want a review, by all means, Frank will give you one because, he's a good guy.
Right.
So. Yep. Anyway, shout out to our friends, Frank Turzo and the Community Pulse, Mr. Pete Johns and his We're Music Live on Sundays.
Yeah.
There's also the who's Lori? Who is that?
Lori's Mishmash. I can't
Fridays.
say it. On Fridays.
Yes.
Yeah. The Friday night hang.
So and of course Thomas Christ and his show, which is Mike. What is wrong with me today? I am suffering from CRS.
Our friend Thomas Christ does a show. He performs and he also covers other people's music. He has a show where he listens to other people's music and everybody kind of joins in, and it's a lot of fun. I think it's on. I want to say it's on Tuesdays. I may be wrong. He's on a lot, so if you want to catch him. Thomas Christ, just like it sounds, Christ.
So yeah, get yourself some new music, discover new artists, including this lovely lady over here, and
I'm doing stuff.
And enjoy some great music and some good times and some great people.
I got 3 different bands going on. Are you kidding?
And and of course there's my drawing channel, so come and watch.
Tim's Drawing Room.
Should be some new content. There will be new content tomorrow. I did some today, so there'll be some. It'll be up tomorrow.
Yep.
And you'll get a little how-to from me.
Oh,
It'll only be about 20 minutes long, so it's worth it.
All right.
So we will see everybody next week. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate the time you spend with us. Like and subscribe, and we will see you next week with something to talk about. More stuff.
If you're catching us on the replay and you made it this far, congratulations.
Yes.
You win a bag of chips. From Tim.
No. We're out of chips. It's the hearty handshake, pat on the back, and the warm glow of victory today. So.
All right. Well, we love you guys, and thanks as always, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
All right. Bye, everybody, and good night.